So now that I've sold my BMW M2 competition and my Volkswagen Golf GTI, both that I rebuilt, I was on the lookout for another project car, and this one caught my eye pretty much straight away. It's just everything you would want in a car, especially a family car, and what sealed it for me is the fact that it's an exclusive Audi Nogaro Blue. So please welcome to the channel, guys, my stolen Audi RS4 Carbon Black. And guys, don't forget, today is the draw of the Audi RS3 with 525 brake MRC Stage 2. The draw is tonight at, I think it's about 9 PM. Only less than 50% tickets sold at this point, so the odds are looking really good. I'll put the link in the description. Competeforcars.co.uk. Go grab a ticket. What are you waiting for? There are quite a few reasons why cars get stolen, and this can range from being stolen to order, stolen for parts, stolen to clone a car, and also people who just like stealing cars for fun. Cars with keyless entry and start are all too easy to steal, as you're going to see from this clip. All they need to do is get a signal booster, which basically draws the signal from your key, which may be in your kitchen or your bedroom, and they put it next to the car, and it basically just boosts the signals so the car thinks the key is next to it, so it will open and start. And as you can see, it takes seconds to steal a car, and they don't even have to break into your house. But you've heard on the news about all these chop shops all over the UK where cars are stolen, hidden in a big workshop, stripped and sold for parts. Some cars even get put on a container and shipped abroad to be sold as a genuine car. And this is why it can be really risky to buy a stolen car, because you just don't know what's happened to it in the time that it got stolen and the time that it got found. There's nothing to say that really expensive vital parts are missing on this car. There's nothing to say that the engine doesn't run. And it is just a massive risk that you take. Now, I've bought stolen recovered cars in the past, and luckily I've been okay. Now, I want you to guess in the comments how much you think I paid for this car, and I'll reveal the price at the end of the video. Now, although this one hasn't been crash damaged, it is still probably one of my biggest risks I've taken, and that is because it has been a stolen recovered car. And as you can see on the windscreen, look, it has no power, which means when I bought this car from the auction, they couldn't start it, so therefore it doesn't run and drive, which means you've got to really bid on it expecting the engine to be dead. And I kind of bid on it expecting it to not be dead, if I'm honest, just because of how new it is. So this is a 2020 Audi RS4 Carbon Black, so it's pretty much top spec with all the carbon accents on the front splitter, side skirts on the boot. It's also got a pan roof and fully spec'd out interior as well. And I don't know the mileage, but I did MOT check it. And the last one I think was around 21,000 miles, and it got stolen a couple of months after that. So I'm guessing it's around about 26,000 miles. But the main reason this drew my attention was the exclusive color. So this is Nogaro Blue, which is a 3,000, I think these days it's like a £2,500 option on top of the available colors, otherwise standard. Now with stolen cars, it's always a massive risk because anything could have happened to this car. When people that stole it could have really vandalized the interior, they could have really vandalized the engine. I just won't know until I try and get this car started. Now, I do have a key with it, and it is an RS key, so it should be the key for this car, but it doesn't mean it is, and it doesn't mean that the people who stole it haven't reprogrammed a different key, and this is maybe the spare key that the previous owner had. We just don't know. So in today's video, guys, we are going to find out, and the aim is obviously really try and get this car started. So I don't know why it's got no power. We are going to start with the obvious, which is a battery, and I have my jump pack just down there. So let's just pop the bonnet. Again, look, really spec'd out interior, carbon, Bang & Olufsen, comfort and sound, etc, etc. So let's just pop the bonnet. We'll get the jump pack on it, and we'll go for the obvious to see if it's that. I'm probably assuming it's not, because I think Copart would have tried the battery tester or battery jump pack first. But the engine bay looks really clean, looks beautiful. So let's get the jump pack on it. I don't expect this to work at all, if I'm honest, but No, nothing. Have we got power though? Okay, so the dash isn't lighting up at all. One thing I've noticed, our carpet's been cut out, so that's something we'll move on. There's loads of, we got potentially loads of problems here, but we will look at those in a moment. Interior mirror is hanging down, although I believe I have seen it somewhere. But if we just try and, nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Oh, hear that? Something's happened. I'm pretty sure I just heard the fuel pumps prime, heard a relay click over that side when I put my foot on the brake and pressed the start. Not doing it now, but there you go, did it again. So we've got power, but nothing on the dash. So that obviously indicates straight away that there's something definitely wrong with the car. Where do we go from here? Key's not working. I guess we'll try and look around the car to see if there's any modules maybe missing. We'll start in this corner, I guess. It's the most obvious place to start. You can see here on the window, look, where it's been dusted for fingerprints. So it's had some sort of forensic examination. But yeah, just absolute mess in here. Look, someone's completely just cut the carpet out, which means we are going to have to... Oh, there's the mirror. Which means we're going to have to completely strip this interior to replace that carpet. Because why have they done that? I mean, we got a wire here. I don't know where that goes. I mean, there's the other end of it, so I'm not sure exactly what that does. Got random cable ties here. Don't know if there's any fuses missing from there. But just looking in here, everything looks to be plugged in. I can't see anything obvious missing from here. So the thieves could have just been looking for a tracker. It's hard to really know, to be honest. That'd be the main thing they'll be trying to do. But I mean, something's happened here, but I'm just not sure what at the moment. So see if we can just get into the boot. Ah, brake lights are stuck on, so that's interesting. Can't open the boot though. Yeah, we've got the Audi logo on the floor, as you can see that. Boot doesn't work though. Rear bench is pulled up. Ah, what we got here? Right, okay. Looks like we've got something going on here. What's this? So we've got some scuff marks here and what looks to be a control module missing, and looking at the size of these connectors, I'd say quite a major control unit missing here. So I'm not 100% sure what that is yet, so I'm going to do a little bit of research and we'll try and find that out. Now, after just doing a bit of research for control modules under rear bench, I have found this, and if we look at the pictures, look, the connectors look identical to the two that would go into that from under our seat. Now what I've done is I've just phoned up Audi and confirmed that this part number is the correct part number for this car, and that is the gateway control module. So the gateway control module on the RS4 is missing, and that definitely would throw up some problems. So got lucky here, look, it was 275 quid, 80% off, 54 quid. So I've just bought that, and yeah, we'll wait for that to turn up. Fingers crossed that cures a lot of our problems. So with the module now turned up, correct part number, this even come off on RS4. Now I don't actually know what purpose it serves to remove this at the moment, apart from obviously immobilizing the car. I'm guessing down there they were looking for a tracker. I don't know why they've removed this. This may not work because it's a gateway. It might have to be coded to the car specifically, and once I know with some control modules, once you've coded them to one car, they cannot be recontrolled to or recoded to another. So I'm just going to plug this in quickly, and yeah, see if that does anything. Fingers crossed it does. Right, control module plugged in. I've just put the jump pack back on it as well. I've also had the battery charger on it for about 25 minutes because I don't know the state of the battery. And is it going to work? It does. That means this is the correct key. Yes. That means it's also, well, it could be locked out immobilizer wise. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The dash lights up. She's done 24,000 miles. Oh, we're up to a good start. Oh, my heart is proper beating right now. Does it start? That is going to be the thing. It starts. It starts and it runs, and she sounds sweet. We got component protection on the dash, as to be expected because of Gateway, but oh, it runs. It runs. Yeah, there's still something afoot. It's not happy at all. It's got safe written there, safe component protection. Nothing else works on here. Just says preparing to change user. Climate control doesn't work. The fan's constantly running at the front. And technical errors occurred. So I still don't know if there's like control modules missing. Something might be going on down there still, but she is running. I don't think I can do drive select. I don't think. Oh no, drive select does work. There we go. Oh, ready? Oh, she sounds epic. Yeah, the engine sounds really good. Let's give it a few revs. Yeah, she sounds epic. Right, we've clearly got some problems, so let me go and get the diagnostic machine, plug that in, and yeah, see what it reveals. Right, so we just need to plug this in, which if I can feel it, it should be under here. There we go. Because I've got component protection, that's not something I can get rid of. I'm going to have to book in and take it to someone with Odis who's got dealer capabilities. So Gateway is that is Gateway, look, GW19. So that is the module that we have just fitted. So it's probably going to be a complete cluster, dude. Although it's got it, look. So there we go, look. Lost communication. Yeah, faulty vehicle configuration. Component protection. So I'm not really interested in that. There we go, look. So I've just cleared those, and the only ones that come back are component protection active. So that's a good start. What I might do now is just do a system scan as well to see what else we got. Yeah, so do I get points for the amount of codes that I have? Look, there's 30 in Central Electrics alone. But obviously I need to clear all those because most of those are going to be issues, battery, etc. Things been unplugged. So if we just go through those now, clear them all and see what comes back. So okay, we are left with about 6 or 7 faults. So if we just go into the most important ones, so ABS first, yep, there we go, component protection active. There you go, component protective active. Rain light sensor implausible signal, that's because if you look up there, it is unplugged, so that's fine. Component protection, component protection on the climate control, which is why that doesn't work. Instrument cluster, component protection, component protection, component protection, and last one, component protection active. Okay, cool. So it looks like, yeah, okay, it looks like our only faults are component protection and the fact that our rain light sensor is not plugged in, which is very good. Obviously that is a massive sigh of relief. The engine runs. I expected it to run, but you just never know these days with anything whether that will be the case, and I always do my educated gambles, and I just hoped and prayed that this one would pay off, and it has so far. So yeah, it looks like it's just component protection. Whether we can code or get that removed, I'm taking it down tomorrow morning for a session to be for the component protection to be removed. Hopefully the gateway module there is absolutely fine and we can use that. If not, it may be a case I have to order a new one, which is 500 quid, and get that coded. Also with the carpet, you can obviously see where they've cut it out. I still assume they were trying to find a tracker. I can't find anything wrong in this area at the minute. Diagnostics is telling me there's nothing wrong. I don't know what this is yet. I will look into it, but it starts and ends here, so not 100% sure. I have ordered a complete new carpet. Annoyingly, we're going to have to strip the whole interior dashboard, absolutely everything to replace this carpet. It's on back order. I have ordered it, and it was about £900. Probably would have been more if it was RS specific, but because this is just based in A4, the carpet is just normal A4, so it's £900 on back order. And yeah, we got to strip the whole interior to replace that. I'm not too sure what else. We've got a few other things as well. Now, at the beginning of this video, I told you to guess how much I paid for this exclusive Nogaro Audi RS4, and to give an idea, the value of this car today would be between sort of 57 and 60,000 pounds. Obviously being an exclusive colour as well, it'd probably be towards the top end of that. Now, I actually paid £40,000 for the car, and that was a massive gamble because that just didn't really leave much wiggle room if it needed an engine or a gearbox or something like that. But this is all HPI clear, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just been stolen, recovered, it's fine. So once we get this all back in condition, there should be a good bit of money in it. I mean, a trade value is even £50,000 as well. So let me know in the comments, guys, did you guess correctly? And do you think I've overpaid or underpaid for the car? Let me know. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. So if you like this video, please do subscribe if you haven't already. Also follow me on Instagram at saving_salvage, and go grab some tickets for the Audi RS3. There's probably only a few hours left, and as it stands, it's quite badly undersold. Badly? It's just undersold. Cheers, guys.